guys, welcome back to Clubhouse Kids. So today's video I'm going to be sharing with you what my 5th grader will be doing for the 2019-2020 school year. So if you're interested in his curriculum, stick around. Alright, before I get started on his curriculum, I do have my daycare tour coming out with my new classroom. I have just been super busy in my homeschool area prepping my kids for this new school year. We will be starting school June 17th, and so I am down to the wire. I have my 5th grader that I'm going to share what I'm doing with him today, and then I can set up his desk and stack all his folders, and then I have my 7th grader and my 9th grader left to finish up. And so then I'm going to have a little more time to get my daycare tour video out for you guys. I am just absolutely loving my classroom. I'm loving the new space. The kids are loving the new space. But I have been limited to working on my homeschool stuff in the evenings, obviously, because I am working full-time daycare during the day. And so this video will be sharing what my 5th grader will be doing. But just to let you know, I am working on some more daycare videos. So with that, let's get started on what he will be doing this school year. So just like my girls, my 2nd and my 3rd grader, his lesson plans that I use are written up very similar. And so his subjects that he will be doing this school year are Bible, math, language arts, English and writing, spelling, and then his electives. So we'll start first with his Bible. He is also in Awana. He is in his last year of Awana. So he will be doing book 3 of TNT. And then his other Bible he will be working through, we do the Biblical Worldview curriculum. This is through Apologia. Last year he did the book 1, which is Who is God? This year he will do book 2, which is Who Am I? With this curriculum, I read it to him, and then he has a notebooking journal that he works through after we have read the assignment for the day. They offer 2 different types of notebooking journals with each of these books, these Biblical Worldview books. They have a regular notebooking journal, and then they have a junior notebooking journal. So my opinion on these, if your child is more creative and likes to just color more or just more artistic, the junior level is probably going to be a little more interesting to them, whereas the other one is a lot of writing. And so with my first son, he does not like to color at all, and so we did the regular notebooking journals. And then with my next 2, we've always stuck with the junior ones because they love to color and are just a little more artistic. So that is what my opinion, the difference between the junior level and the regular journal. Then he will also be working through Right Now Media, just like my girls, where he can just get on Right Now Media and choose a devotional of his choice. I did not choose any of them for him. He's going to be able to choose kind of the topics that he is interested in for that. And I'm looking to see, that is it for Bible. And for math, he will be in teaching textbooks. Level 5, I have the discs already, but like I said with my other video, I'm not quite sure. I might do the family subscription and not have to worry about the discs, but he will be doing this. He also will be working through math minutes, level 5, and there's 100 of these. He will be doing between 2 and 3 a week. And then the other math curriculum that we do is we do Life of Fred. Life of Fred can be a standalone curriculum on its own, so you could just do Life of Fred, but you complete more than one book in a year. Instead, how I do it is we just work through the books. We work through one book for the whole school year, and so for this year, he's going to be in the intermediate series, Kidneys. I really like Life of Fred just as an additional supplement math. It's kind of like learning math through more like a language arts approach. There's always a story, and then at the end, it's like real world math, solving problems that they might actually come up on in real life. So it's a very interesting, we've always really liked Life of Fred. My kids really like Life of Fred. So they complete about one book a year. And there's 19 chapters in this, so it really only comes to, if you do 1 chapter a week, you'll be done in this book for 19 weeks. So we don't do Life of Fred every week. But he will be doing this book as well for math. For language arts, he's doing Pathways. He will be completing 2 books in Pathways this year. The first one is Building Our Lives, and the second one is Living Together. He is my reader. He loves to read, so I do not think he will have any problem completing this. In addition to, he'll probably be reading on his own, and also he loves to read. So with these, just like my other videos, because my girls do Pathways too, there's a workbook to go with each one of these. So it'll be first semester he'll do Building Our Lives, and second semester he'll be doing Living Together. In addition to that, you know, he'll be reading on Wednesday afternoons, and then he'll read in the evenings and the weekends as well. I do not have a book list for him. We have a bookshelf full of books, and he kind of will be able to just choose the books that he wants, or he can also find books through Scholastic or the library or anything like that. On Fridays, he's going to do a comprehension sheet. These are through Abeka. These are just real short reads that you answer questions. Here, I'll show you the first one. So animal talk, and you would read the story, and then there's 10 questions on the back to answer. So he will be doing one of these on Fridays. And then for handwriting, this is just grade 3, but it's just learning cursive writing. We haven't done a lot with cursive, and so he is just going to work through this handwriting book just to get an introduction to cursive writing. And then for English, we are going to do Essentials in Writing 5. This is a new curriculum to us. I am so excited about this curriculum. So 5th grade is when I would usually start IEW writing, which is an absolute excellent writing program. It's just very like teacher heavy. And with me having a daycare and everything, we had, with my older boys, we just kind of struggled through IEW. And so we are going to give Essentials in Writing a try. They had to kind of wait for me a lot, which is fine for some stuff, but you know, when I had 2 of them, and then it just always seemed like the writing got kind of pushed to the end of the day when we were all just kind of wrapping it up, kind of all done. And it just, all in all, it just wasn't a great fit for our homeschool. So we are going to try something new this year. There are lessons with this, so the teacher teaches them the lesson, and then they have assignments to go along with it. I'm hoping that this won't be as teacher intense on myself, and I can just be there to kind of oversee it, answer questions, clarify things for them, but not be that sole teacher that has to teach them how to write, because that's very time consuming. And I mean, I have 5 kids and then the daycare and stuff, and it just really was, IEW was very time consuming. I've heard excellent things about this, so I am excited to try this new writing program with the kids. So this is what he'll be doing for writing. And then for spelling, he's doing Spelling UC. Last year, he worked through book 1 of level D. And so this year, he's going to do book 2 of level D. I'm going to show you the first one of Spelling UC, why I just love Spelling UC. So this is the spelling paragraph. And so what he does is he learns how to write this paragraph over the course of the week. So on Friday, when he gets his spelling test, I'm going to read the sentences to him, and he's going to write it on the last blank piece of paper, right like that. So this would all be torn out, and he would just write his spelling paragraph right here. I like it because I think it really helps them learn how to write a paragraph, a good paragraph. It also catches those smaller words that you don't really think about. There have been just the craziest small words that you think that you think that they know how to write, and that one ends up being like the tricky word of the week. And so I feel like it's really good that, yes, they are getting some of the tougher words, they're learning, you know, the spelling rules, but it also is teaching them writing as well. And so that's one of the main reasons I really like Spelling UC. We do not complete, every level has 2 books. So basically you would really be doing like level book 1 first semester and book 2 second semester. since we take a lot of Fridays off, we were not getting through a full week of this. So we would do spelling like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then the following week we would do Thursday or Monday, Tuesday, and they would test on that Tuesday. It's just a little bit more relaxed, and so I like that approach. So we switched and kind of held back and are only doing one book a year, and they are spelling just fine. Like it's working for us. And then last, he has his electives. On Mondays and Wednesdays, he will be doing history, so we will be doing that 2 days a week. This year, his history is going to be the United States history. He's going to work through this. Actually, I'm going to read this with him and his 7th grade brother. They're both going to do history together this year. And so we're going to do United States history. And then he has a coloring book because he is my child that likes to color. And it's just a United States coloring book. Last year, he memorized all his states and capitals. And he really liked that. And he got really into like state facts and stuff. And so this coloring book has each of the states, and then there's like facts on the bottom. And so I think he's really gonna like these. So I thought, you know, sometimes he can just kind of turn a timer on, turn some music on, and just kind of like color and learn just some facts about each of the states. And this coloring book was so cheap. I think I got this for like $3 on CBD Books. So I think this is gonna be a great fit for him. I actually got this for his brother as well, because I think they both are gonna enjoy just learning about some state facts through this coloring book. So that will be their Monday and Wednesday elective. On Tuesday, they're going to, I'm saying there because actually the boys, my 5th grader and 7th grader, are kind of doing their electives together this year. So on Tuesday, they will be doing the science boxes just like my girls. On Thursday, their language is going to be Spanish. Last year, all my kids worked on the app Duolingo and learned Spanish. And it was just really an excellent way to learn foreign language. And it's a free app. They learned a lot. And so we're going to continue just, they like to play a bunch of games on there, do assignments on that. So they're going to continue with Duolingo. And then they also got them this, different grade levels, but for my 5th grader, actually it just says grade 1, just this little Spanish book. I got it because it was clearanced on CBD, but it looks really good. It's just like really basic, but I think it'll really help just drive home just some basic Spanish words and stuff. It's going to be probably just a bit easy for him, but I'm okay with that because I'm really just kind of trying to ground some basic Spanish language. And so he's going to kind of work with this along with his Duolingo app. And then on Fridays, he will be doing geography once a month. And that is, we do this all together, these yum boxes. So that is his elective. So that is what his year looks like. His desk, I'm actually sitting at his desk here. I can just move he is right here. He is next to his sister, which is right here, and then the organizer here, and then he's right here. He's actually the closest to my daycare, which if I turn that, there's my parent table for my daycare, because he is my most focused child, and so I don't think that there will be a problem with him staying focused, because he's going to kind of be in the line of being able to look into my daycare room and see the daycare kids. And so out of all the kids, he got the one that is closest to that because he'll be able to kind of zone them out and continue to work. So that is what we're doing with him this year. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Wish me luck trying to wrap all this together and get us ready to go in time for our start date of June 17th. Summer went just super fast for us. We usually wrap up school the end of April and take off May and then a little bit of June. But this year it just seems like it went super fast. We did not have the best weather. Our weather has finally turned warm, but we just had a really cold, wet spring. So I do feel in ways that we did not get a really good summer break. My kids are actually, they're ready to go. They're ready to start school. It's probably me the most that's kind of dragging my feet this year. So I am a curriculum dork, and I have really enjoyed, I do enjoy making their lesson plans and getting everything ready. So this has gotten me a little bit excited about starting their school year. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.